kind of in the same category as dreadlocks, right?
Do you think this is an afro?
What? Fros are kind of in the same category as dreadlocks, right?
Do you think this is an afro?
What?
Would you say you have an afro?
No.
Oh, you'll probably think I'm an idiot.
No.
No, that's I'm out here for
How well do these
Hey, my
three
name is
white
Andrew.
men,
My
no black
relationship
man?
with black people is, as I've moved to more bigger cities, I've gotten to have more diverse people in my life. I have a diverse friend group. I also have hip hop danced. I've been on 3 different hip hop dance crews, and obviously black people are really integral to hip hop, and so I've had a lot of experience with black people through that.
He was hitting that
My
bit
name's
though.
Joe, I'm 25. My relationship to black people has mostly been international since I grew up overseas. So it's actually primarily been just Africans instead of African Americans.
Hello, my
Yeah,
name
it's
is
a
Austin,
big
and
difference.
My relationship to black people in general is black.
This nigga like Henry. I'm sending it to this nigga, bro.
Women. I don't really have relationships with black men or men in general, so this experience is gonna be exciting to kind of put my opinion and see.
Like
what I
my
know.
nigga Henry, man.
Okay, let's get into this. A Pew Research poll revealed that 18% of newlyweds with one black partner were in an interracial marriage. So out of this group of 10 men, how many do you think are or have been in an interracial relationship?
Interracial. Okay, it could be Latina, Ace. Okay, it could be any race but black. Let's see. Has been in an interracial relationship. Most deaf. Nah. Yeah, with a white woman. Nah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm liking yellow. Yellow, blue, light skinned nigga. Maybe him, and maybe him. Okay, I'm locked. Wait. And, wait.
It's
Hold
white
on.
people here.
I'm not around men.
And this nigga right here. What? Yeah, hell yeah. Wait, low key, look at the shoes. I know shoes don't mean shit, but look at the shoes. It could have been. Yeah, for so white. He was with a white girl for so. He was with some. Yeah. Yeah, I'm locked.
And so this is kind of like my first experience. I've never even been in a room with this many men before. So
I'm gonna say you have just the cardigan. It's
Yeah, I feel like you've been in one. Something about your vibe seems like you dress really nice and you look really friendly, and not that the rest of you don't. Jeez, it's so hard not to say something I'm gonna accidentally find offensive.
I'm just basing it I think you would like.
That
white
nigga
women.
sweating.
I don't know.
You were really friendly to me when I first walked in. You seemed someone very comfortable approaching white people. So
Yeah.
I'll say you've been in one.
the funny thing with you two. I don't know why it is, but I feel like one of you has, one of you hasn't.
Actually, bro, I don't know.
You.
You're smiling big right now. You like white people. You've been in one.
I feel like you like white women.
So I'm gonna say no, yes,
I ain't even see
No.
Cud right here.
yes, no, yes,
Yeah.
yes, no, yes, no.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, and yes.
Yeah.
If you are or have been in an interracial relationship,
Probably 10 out of
please
10,
step forward
watch.
and Tell your story in 3, 2,
10 out of 10.
1.
Oh shit.
Y'all misled me with those marriage statistics. Y'all misled me.
Damn.
No, I'll take it.
That's crazy.
Oh wow. Okay. I love.
Real niggas don't discriminate, nigga. We date all races, nigga. If you a bad bitch, you getting me, baby. Simple.
So, I mean, environmentally speaking wise, I went to like a predominantly white school. So statistically, like, I was more likely to date someone who is white than isn't.
So, I mean, I've been in a relationship with my...
See, with me, bro, nigga, like, don't get me wrong, I've always found, like, no, it's gonna come out crazy. But I, like, grew up around, like, Latinas and shit, so, like, I'm more attracted to Latinas than black women. But don't get me wrong, I love my black women. But, like, Latinas, man, they just got that #1 spot for me. I can't escape them, bro. Like, it's like a drug to me, man. And anytime I see it, I love my girlfriend.
Hispanic girlfriend for about 5 years now. And so I've never been intentionally saying, oh, I want to be in an interracial relationship. It just happened.
All of my serious relationships have been interracial, but they've all been with minorities. So like I've
And
never
they
had a
got
serious
gray hairs
relationship with
already?
a white girl, and I've dated white girls, but I feel like when I have, they don't pick up on certain microaggressions when we're out that like a person of color would or a minority would. I got pulled over by the cops with a white girl in the passenger seat that I was dating, and my ID was in the back seat, and I wanted her to grab it instead of me, and she's like, why don't you just grab it yourself? And she didn't really understand.
Okay, and they gonna be laid out.
why
That wasn't
might
funny,
be
bro. I'm sorry.
uncomfortable for me.
I think for me, when I'm like in my interracial relationship, I've been in like one with one white girl, and it's the stares from like I get
I'm
from
not
like,
gonna
other
try to
people
read that.
that make me like so uncomfortable.
I'm gay too, so you're not alone. But I think in our community, it's just more common to date like outside of your race, especially with the black culture and accepting queerness and stuff. A lot of black men who also date men tend to like have to venture out or find themselves venturing out for that community.
I did like hear that though, like fucking, what's the shit? What's the shit called? Damn, I lost my train of thought.
According to the U.S. Census, 46% of black children are living only with their mother, compared to 17% of white children. Out of this sample size, how many do you think grew up in a house with both parents?
I grew up with my pops and my stepmom, so you feel me? Does that count as both parents? I know I got a 2-parent household, but like I got a stepmom. Oh shit, it's just been like this since I was a fucking infant, nigga.
Man, this is hard. It's kind of hard to point to someone and say, "Hey, I think your father wasn't around." Like
That is crazy.
That's a pretty-
That is crazy, nigga. Choose wisely. Matter of fact, I'll just walk out if I was white and I had to do this shit. Had to choose which nigga looked like he didn't have a father. Like, that's crazy, nigga. Yeah.
rough thing to do. All right, how many people's parents are international? Okay. Cool.
They're in their
Okay.
lives.
So I'm gonna say you. I think that's a safer one to say that maybe y'all had your parents around.
I think every person's a coin flip, literally with
Oh, both parents. Oh, I thought they were just saying dads. I'm tripping.
statistic, but also just with the sense of like everyone here seems like they're
Damn, am I
well put
racist,
together
nigga?
individuals, and I think that can come from both a hardship, but also from an advantageous place. So I think the way I'm going to decide this is
How you gonna decide it, cuz?
how emotional this question seems to be making you. I believe you both. I believe you have, and I believe you last two as well.
To be honest, I'm gonna just assume everybody because I can't even like give a reason and base it off of.
I'm gonna say no. Yes.
Why no right off the bat?
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Yeah, well,
Obviously for me. What's your name, man?
Charles.
Charles, I like your style. I think it's really good. I feel like it is a little bit more dressed down, and I guess that was kind of the more casual style of it.
If you grew up in a house with both parents, please step forward in 3.
wait, I didn't even. Hold on. Oh, this is crazy if I say this, though, bro. Like, Okay. This nigga for sure didn't. With both parents. Wait, who was foreign? Like international? Who was international? Damn, I forgot. But I know them, like, African parents, like, African, people, they be growing up with both parents and shit, so. I can't remember who was. I'm not gonna rewind this shit, bro. It's over.
You grew up in a house with both parents. Please step forward in 3,
Her gonna be all 10.
2,
I'll be
1.
surprised.
You almost got it.
Yeah. That make me feel a little better.
I grew with my mom my whole life. My dad was like sort of in and out. Like he was there. He lived in a different city most of my life. So he left when I was like 3.
Culturally speaking, coming from Africa, divorce isn't really a thing. Like I don't think.
Yeah, see?
I don't know anyone.
See what I'm saying?
It's frowned upon.
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
frowned
See what I'm
upon.
saying?
Divorce. So the idea of like not being there for your family is just incomprehensible.
Me myself, I'm a father. I'm in the military, so my son lives in Texas while I live in San Diego. Me and his mom broke
Texas!
up before I joined the Navy, but I'm there as much as I can.
Everything
I'm
big
actually
over here,
invested
man.
To get my son.
You know it.
But I know there's outside perceptions like, oh, he's a deadbeat and everything like that. But I prove it time and time again that I'm there for my son. It's just unfortunate that that stereotype's a thing.
I think when it comes to the stereotype of men that didn't grow up with a father, it's they didn't know their father. For me personally, I knew my dad when I was growing up. My parents divorced when I was in about elementary school. After that, I didn't really have contact with my dad. So
Damn.
my mom has always been that rock for me, my superhero. I mean, I'm definitely a mama's boy. When it comes to my mom, I call her on Father's Days too, just to say, hey, thank you so much for taking care of me.
Shit, nigga, I ain't talking to my mom. Shit. What year is this? Shit, 14 years, nigga.
Has any of this surprised you? Maybe you should try thinking about other people's perspective.
In 2001, the Sentencing Project estimated that 1 in 3 black men would spend time in prison. By 2021, 1 in 55 black men were incarcerated. Oh, can you reflect on what you know about the relationship between the black community and the police?
Oh, the police. I don't, just in general, the police. I already know, like, they're racist.
But at the
they're
same time,
pigs,
bro, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never say fuck the police, cause nigga, it's some good cops and bad cops, nigga. Like, you don't know what them niggas be going through at the crib, but like, it don't give them no reason to, like, you know, just shoot niggas on some shit and be like meanies on some shit. I want to say another word, but I can't. Like, you feel me? But
it takes one. Well, no, there's one bad cop, but those good cops aren't gonna do anything about it, so it makes them all equally bad.
Out of this group, how many people do you think have been arrested?
Whoa.
oh, bro, that's a crazy question for these niggas, bro. Let's see. Fucking hate dreadheads, so I'm going with all the dreadhead niggas. I hate them.
I don't know that many people that have been arrested. One thing I can go off of is maybe like stereotypes. What I feel like maybe is, and this is not a reflection on y'all, but more a reflection on kind of
none of
the
them,
American
none of them
culture
with
and
the,
policing
none of
in
them with the,
general.
none of them.
I would guess Americans haven't always been great about dreadlocks and like treating that as like, you know, I think those get judged more. So I could see if you have dreadlocks, that might make you more.
Nigga. Then I didn't say just because they had dreadlocks. I just said I hate dread. In my head, I'm like, the reason I said that I hate dreadhead niggas, I said it like that because I didn't want to say dreadhead niggas tend to more like being, bro, like, damn, man, this nigga, I might be racist, nigga, what?
More likely to like be targeted by the police. I think
Oh,
maybe
bro,
like
what?
one of you, one or two of you, something like that.
Maybe I'm saying zero is super ignorant. I don't know, but I'm gonna say no one.
I can see police targeting you.
Talking to you?
Yeah. You're a big, muscly dude. You have dreadlocks. You're certainly someone that could be seen as an intimidating threat. So I could see you being targeted, and I'm sorry if that does happen to you. And then, no, I'm gonna say this one. So, no, I feel like, I mean, fros are kind of in the same category as dreadlocks, right?
This is an afro.
What?
This is an afro to you. I'm not trying to be like.
No. Sorry. I guess it's like a. I mean, it's obviously not like a fro, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Would you say you have an afro?
No.
What is it? What that is? I don't even know what that is.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed about the fro thing. Obviously, I don't have black hair myself. I don't have to worry about or think about black hairstyles that much, but still, that's pretty embarrassing. I think that shows a pretty big knowledge gap there.
I'm gonna go high here and just.
Bro, I don't expect nobody to know, like, you feel me? About our people, nigga. Like, I don't know why niggas get so mad when niggas don't know about our culture, bro. Like, they don't have to care about this shit, nigga. Like,
a large amount, because I feel like there's gonna be more men than there are less that this has happened to. So yes.
If they do shit, I
I'd probably say
appreciate it.
all of you.
Okay. No. Yes. No.
If you have been arrested, please step
No.
forward and share your story in 3, 2, 1.
Well, hey, I was right that it was only 1 or 2. I just got the 2 wrong.
The afro every time. You're right.
The fuck
Man,
you
so
do?
Y'all were like actually in jail.
Well, just arrested.
Mine has an asterisk. I was at a Dave Matthews Band concert that I had no business being at. I don't even listen to Dave Matthews, but I grew up in like a predominantly white area, and it was what my friends listened to. Most of my friends were white, so we went to tailgate and drank. We did the whole.
Oh
like,
me, I'm about to say these niggas do not look like you feel me?
Hop on a train. We went to Philly.
I mean, hey, don't judge a book by its cover.
And we were all drinking around our cars.
But these niggas, I thought it was gonna be some crazy ass stories like
that people filter into the concert aren't getting too rowdy. And he like splits the crowd, goes straight for me out of all my white friends, grabs my water bottle, sniffs it, pours it out, and he writes me a ticket that counts as an arrest. It was a citation. He couldn't leave his post, so he couldn't cuff me and put me in his car. But the citation counted as an arrest.
But the first time I got arrested, I think I was 15.
Nigga, I thought it was gonna be something crazy.
I had a driver's permit, but I didn't have like a license. And so I got arrested. The cops pulled me over. They didn't think it was my car.
They got some nice ass them gotta be from theirs.
It was my, like, the car my
gotta be.
And then
gotta
they detained
be.
me and everything. Took me to the police station, had me in a holding cell and stuff. For, like, normally for that, you,
My damn
you
sock
just
right
get, like,
there and
cited.
shit.
Or they'll call your parents and pick you up. But I was, like, in
You're like
cuffs
fully booked.
and, like, in the, like, the fingerprints and all that.
Wow.
I've never had a negative interaction with a police officer before. I think I've always had great interactions. Most of my gym friends and buddies that I work out with are all police officers. Never had negative invitation. I think anytime, and this is my perspective, I'm not
Big
gonna
ass
put
nigga,
one
man.
negative interaction with one person as a blanket.
Don't let me get that big. I'm
everything.
just start swinging on
Let that
niggas.
be applied to any situation.
Being that motherfucker like
I've
this.
been arrested, but I am also very conscious of like my parents' like very intentional effort to like raise their children in a way that
Like one of my niggas, Dewan, yeah, you like Dewan, yeah, boy.
Like these locks are a very new development. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have never happened as a kid. Like don't wear hoodies, don't wear your pants a certain way, right? So it's like by very meticulous kind of like child rearing that I contribute to not having like being arrested by the police. But even that, granted, like I've had many situations with the police, and I think that like the fact that like black parents have to be so intentional about like of helping their child avoid like the penal system, right? So like the risk is just too high to ignore or to deem as like a inconsequential thing.
I definitely understand you guys' perspective, but I also very much share that same perspective. But I think a better thing to say is like the policing system. I don't think. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like I personally, actually, my experiences have been pretty positive. Like I've been stopped by the police.
Have I? Yeah, I've been stopped by the police about 3 times. And the only cool one, actually, it was a cool white dude. And the worst one was a black dude at that. That's crazy. It was a black nigga. Like, that nigga, he was so was an Uncle Ruckus, Uncle Tom ass nigga, bro. I don't know. I just hate niggas like that, bro. Showing out for the white cops and shit, nigga. Like, stop dick eating, nigga.
Like, I'm from New York. I've jumped a turnstile. The police have stopped me. But I was going to school, and he was like, "Oh, you're a student. Just don't do that again." They've been good cops in my life, but I think there's
actually been more than 3, actually.
Yes. And I think that's a better statement.
And I think it's important to note that in other countries, policing is like for wellness, and I think a lot of you guys' critiques is like policing is militarization here, or like mass incarceration.
Nah, nigga, hold on, bro. I remember we in Waco, nigga. I guess some shit happened in the neighborhood. Fucking. These cops gonna come, nigga. Me and my cousins, nigga, we just hooping literally, and fucking cops gonna come up to us talking about some blah blah blah. Y'all fit the description, boy. In my head, I'm like, man, the fuck. And this nigga Drake, bro, has no filter. I mean, that's why I fuck with that nigga so heavy, bro. That nigga don't give a fuck. I'm talking about he out loud. Man, when for the description, you just see niggas. That's the description. Bro. Oh my god, I thought we were done, bro. I ain't gonna lie, my life fled for my eyes, and you just see niggas, just a bunch of niggas. I'm like, come on, bro. You can't say that out loud, but hey, man.
A lot of places are gonna keep people safe, and I think ours is like for order.
If I was in that circle, those two would have been the last people that I would have ever to have gotten an arrest or an arrest record. So I think that was what was most surprising, and the lack of.
This bitch need a rock.
What percentage of black men do you think have experienced being called the N-word by someone who's not black?
I'd say pretty high.
Plenty high, cause nigga, it ain't even just gotta be by white people, nigga. Latinos, nigga. Latinos, you say that shit more than us in high school, which used to blow my fucking mind, bro. Like, I used to be sitting in class like mad as shit, bro. Cause I ain't finna get jumped, nigga. It'd be a gang of them, be about 8 of them just saying, for real, nigga, like nigga, in every sentence. I'm like, man, these niggas don't know when to shut the fuck up. These niggas saying more to me. Like, man, I love them though. I love my look. You feel me?
I want to say like 90% probably on the poll.
According to this study, the percentage of black adults who have been called the N-word or other racial slurs by a non-black person.
51%. I think that's higher.
Oh, that's lower than I thought. Okay, that's good.
Oh,
that's good.
But out of
or better, not good at all. Wow.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
That's good.
But out of
or better, not good at all. Wow.
Whoa!
Who have been called the N-word or other racial slurs by a non-black person is 51%.
Oh, that's lower than I thought. Okay, that's good.
That's good.
But out of
or better,
He said
not
that's
good.
good.
Wow.
out of our
That's
group,
funny.
how many do you think have been called the N-word by a non-black person?
10 out of 10. All of them.
I know a lot of y'all have more African descent, but still a lot of y'all grew up in America, so that wouldn't necessarily change that. I'll probably try to stick more to the statistic you told me of 50%, but I honestly think it could happen to anyone, so I really have nothing to go off of here.
I would honestly
10 out of
say
10.
all of you guys again, not to like give the easy answer, but I feel like it's again more common. And I'm applying my experience with the word faggot towards, you know, that. Like I've heard things called, oh, that's gay or something like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, 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 no, no.
I feel like if not everyone,
But at the same
about 8 or
time-
9 people here could probably point
I
to
get-
a place in their life where they can remember being called
I can
a
see why he
racial slur.
picked old dude right here. He did say he had like a lot of white friends, so they was so maybe not like on some like they saying it like comfortably like. How do I explain it? Well, he probably let them niggas say it. I'm be real. He look like what type of nigga to let them say it. Yeah.
I think
I can see
I'm
it.
going all 10.
Now, if you've been called the N-word by a non-black person, please step forward and share your story in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, so I was more right with my initially high estimate, yeah.
We were actually talking about this earlier, and I let my friends call me the N-word, and my friends are not black, so like for me it's not like not that crazy thing. They're not white, so don't get it.
Yeah. Like now, bro, I don't give a fuck if Latino. Like, I guess it was like a small, like, when I said I used to get mad when Mexicans used to say that shit. It was like for a small period of time. I say it was like sophomore year, but then I just stopped giving a fuck again. Cause I don't know, bro. It's like, I don't know, bro. It sound fucked up, but I just don't give a fuck when Latinos saying like that's basically family, nigga. That's basically family to me. I don't know.
But like for me, like my like I guess my rule around the N-word is a little different than I think a lot of other people. And so like my friends are Hispanic, and so like for me, and I also grew up like I'm from New York, I'm from the Bronx, and so I grew up around like Puerto Rican and Dominicans, and so for me it's like we all lived this struggle together. For me to now then push myself and say, oh, I can say this, but you guys can't, is weird considering we all grew up together. Like we all grew up in the same environment. And we pretty much had the same experiences. At the end of the day, we're all poor. So it was like, why quibble over this one word when there's a lot more to like quibble about.
Yeah, I would say for me, I had a friend, white friend, and we were just hanging out, and he said it, but it wasn't so much malice behind it. It was more of like, you know, the friend type of vibe. And in that moment, you know, I just thought to myself, okay, why is he saying it? Is he saying
Get away from the door,
to be cool,
nigga.
to fit in? And it was just one of those things where he's like, oh, well, you said it, why can't I say it? And in that
Nah, I
moment,
do hate like explaining to like, I don't let no white folks say that shit to me. But I hate explaining to them niggas like them ignorant ass motherfuckers that don't like listen, like they don't know the principle behind it. Like white folks, they just be so ignorant to that shit. Like you gotta say it all the time. That shit, fucking brain dead
you know,
motherfuckers, bro.
start really thinking about, okay, the use of
The ones that
word,
don't
do
like
we
to
say
listen.
it, or do we even have that line of if you say it, I can say it kind of thing. So at that point, I kind of just stopped saying it around him because it's like I don't want to give him that power to be able to just say it so freely.
So I've never been called it. You worded the question in a way to where I'm back here, but I've been called a racial slur. It just wasn't by someone not black. Literally this morning, I was called a colorist. The C word rhymes with soon because they saw a previous video I was on. It was a Nectar video where we were swiping on women, basically, and I swiped on a black woman, and this person was upset that I didn't choose the one black person that I encountered.
3 years ago, I would say.
I bet it was a female too.
Rollins, South Carolina. Never forget. Coming out with the entrance, walking. The opponent was coming out too, and he had get that out of here. You know, that one didn't rub me off the wrong way because the guy was going to sleep regardless. Like, you know, I'm gonna stay undefeated regardless. But afterwards, again, it doesn't bother me. At the end of the day, I went up to him. He looked at me. He was like, "Oh, good knockout, boy." I'm like, "Yeah, keep bringing them on. I'll keep knocking them out." And I kept on moving all the way back. I run into that a lot. I don't mind it. It is what it is. I'll just stay blessed, you know, and keep it pushing.
I was gonna ask a stupid ass question.
So I'm gonna have Andrew close your eyes, put your head down, and
What? You gotta take your money.
Step forward if you think Andrew, Joe, Oscar knows black men. In 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna give you guys your scores. Let's start with Oscar.
Oh.
4 out of 10.
Okay. Oh. It makes sense because, like I said, I don't even know men in general, so this was like just a new experience for me to even understand men and black men specifically. So I feel like that's a fair ranking. It's better than 0.
Joe, after your ranking, we had 7 people step forward.
Whoa, good job.
Yeah, that's pretty validating. I appreciate that. I don't know if I earned that necessarily, but yeah, I appreciate it.
For Joe specifically, he's invited to the cookout.
And for Andrew, you had 0 people.
Damn! I thought he did pretty good though,
That
cuz.
makes sense.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's because I didn't know a certain hairstyle. I think that really got me. I think I said some stuff that revealed that certain lack of knowledge on a lot of these topics, and yeah.
I just feel like it's hard to look at a statistic and attribute that to like
who the fuck talking?
A whole group of people and a black experience in general. Like I never pretend to say like, yeah, I know everything about the white experience based off a statistic because I've never woken up as a white man in my life the same way they've never woken up in my shoes. Like we're all different, even though we're all black men here. We all have different experiences. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm gonna reveal myself. Like I didn't step forward for any of the 3 guys. I feel like it's just you're never gonna know. That's like, what it's like to actually be a black man.
It seems like
He cooking, cuz nigga
some kind of idea
cooking.
of, like surface level issues that we face, right? But like the why behind it, like why do we have certain relationships with the police and like certain racial dynamics that either lean in or out of interracial relationships, right? And that like why is crucial to understanding, I think, like black psychology and like the reasoning behind like the way our culture is and things like that. And so like that deeper why, which we've like grown up understanding, passed on from our parents and our peers, right? That is something that is just, I think is so unique to the black experience that like, you may never really understand, you know? But like you can look at the big picture and be like, okay, if I don't know why though, at least I know like what the outcomes are, right?
They should put themselves in more spaces with people that look like us, right? Like, they did well today, just more of that, right? Like, in front of the camera and behind the camera and like, with no camera, whatever. Just more of a, like, interracial relationships. Not like that, but you know what I mean, yeah.
Who voted for them but didn't vote for me? That's what I need to know.
Well, technically all of us.